Few athletes have transcended their sport like Michael Jordan. His impact on basketball is undeniable. He became a global icon, recognized worldwide. From Chicago to Asia, Jordan's presence was felt everywhere. He wasn't just a basketball player, he was a cultural phenomenon. With each dribble and jump shot, Jordan's talent became apparent. His determination and competitive fire set him apart. The stage was set for the next chapter in Jordan's extraordinary journey. Michael Jordan's arrival in Chicago sent shockwaves through the NBA. Fans were captivated by his electrifying style of play. He soared through the air with unmatched grace and athleticism. His dunks were things of beauty, powerful, and awe-inspiring. Jordan brought a level of excitement to the game that had rarely been seen before. He was a showman, but more importantly, he was a winner. Jordan's rookie season was nothing short of spectacular. He averaged an impressive 28.2 points per game, earning him the Rookie of the Year award. He quickly became a fan favorite, drawing huge crowds to Chicago Stadium. People came to witness the Jordan phenomenon firsthand. Despite Jordan's individual brilliance, the Bulls struggled to find team success in his early years. The team lacked the supporting cast needed to compete for a championship. The turning point came in the 1987 NBA draft when the Bulls selected Horace Grant and Scottie Pippen. With a stronger supporting cast in place, the Bulls were poised for greatness. The 1987-88 NBA season marked a significant turning point in Michael Jordan's career. The Bulls, now with a more talented roster, started to gel as a team. They finished the season with a 50-32 record, a vast improvement from previous years. Jordan continued his individual dominance, winning his first scoring title with an average of 35 points per game. He was named the league's most valuable player for the first time. In the playoffs, the Bulls faced off against their rivals, the Detroit Pistons, in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Pistons, led by their tough defense and physical style of play, proved to be a formidable opponent. Despite Jordan's best efforts, the Pistons eliminated the Bulls in 5 games. The series exposed the Bulls' vulnerabilities and highlighted the need for continued growth and development. Despite the playoff disappointment, the 1987-88 season was a pivotal one for Jordan and the Bulls. They had taken a significant step forward and established themselves as legitimate contenders. The experience of facing adversity against a tough Pistons team would prove valuable in the years to come. Jordan, always driven by a desire to win, used the playoff defeat as motivation to improve his game. The 1989-90 NBA season brought about significant changes for the Chicago Bulls. Phil Jackson, a former assistant coach with the team, was promoted to head coach. Jackson's arrival marked the beginning of a new era for the Bulls. He implemented a system known as the triangle offense, which emphasized ball movement, spacing, and teamwork. Despite some initial skepticism, the Bulls flourished under Jackson's leadership. Jordan, known for his competitive fire, gradually bought into the new system. He realized that sharing the ball and trusting his teammates would ultimately lead to greater success. The Bulls finished the season with a 55-27 record, marking their best season yet. In the playoffs, the Bulls faced their nemesis, the Detroit Pistons, for the 3rd consecutive year. This time, the series went to 7 grueling games. Despite their valiant effort, the Bulls fell short, losing Game 7 in heartbreaking fashion. The loss left a bitter taste in their mouths, but it also fueled their desire to finally overcome the Pistons and reach the NBA Finals. The 1990-91 NBA season was defining for Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. After years of playoff disappointments, they finally reached the NBA Finals with a 61-21 record. Jordan, at his peak, captured his 4th scoring title. The Bulls dispatched the Knicks and eliminated the 76 ERs. They swept the Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals, advancing to their first NBA Finals. Facing Magic Johnson's Lakers, the Bulls secured their first NBA championship, with Jordan earning Finals MVP honors. The 1991 NBA Finals between the Chicago Bulls and the Los Angeles Lakers was highly anticipated. The Bulls, led by Michael Jordan, were making their first championship appearance. The Lakers, led by Magic Johnson, were a powerhouse. The Lakers took Game 1, stealing home court advantage. The Bulls responded, winning the next 4 games to secure their first NBA championship. Jordan averaged 31.2 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 11.4 assists, earning Finals MVP honors. His performance cemented his status as a global icon. Following their 1991 NBA championship victory, Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls continued their dominance, winning 2 more consecutive titles in 1992 and 1993. The Bulls became the first team since the Boston Celtics of the 1960s to achieve a three-peat. In the summer of 1992, Jordan joined forces with some of the NBA's other greatest players to form the legendary Dream Team. This team, which included stars like Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Charles Barkley, and Scottie Pippen, represented the United States at the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona, Spain. The Dream Team was a global phenomenon, captivating audiences worldwide with their unparalleled skill and athleticism. The Dream Team dominated their opponents, winning all 8 of their games by an average margin of 44 points. Jordan, playing with a joy and freedom that was evident to all, was the undisputed leader of the team. He embraced the opportunity to represent his country on the world stage and to showcase his talents to a global audience. The Dream Team's performance in the 1992 Olympics transcended sports. Jordan's global stardom reached new heights as he inspired a generation of young players with his electrifying style of play and his unwavering commitment to excellence. After leading the Chicago Bulls to 3 consecutive NBA championships and the Dream Team to Olympic gold, Michael Jordan made the shocking decision to retire from basketball at the age of 30. He had achieved everything he had set out to do in the sport, and felt it was time to pursue other interests. Jordan's retirement sent shockwaves throughout the NBA and the sports world. Fans mourned the loss of one of the game's greatest players, and the Bulls struggled to maintain their dominance without their superstar leader. However, Jordan's competitive fire still burned bright, and he soon found a new challenge in the world of professional baseball. He signed a minor league contract with the Chicago White Sox, fulfilling a lifelong dream of playing the sport professionally. Jordan's foray into baseball was met with mixed reactions. Some praised his willingness to step out of his comfort zone and pursue a new passion. Others questioned his decision to walk away from basketball at the height of his powers. While Jordan's baseball career was short-lived, it demonstrated his unwavering work ethic and his willingness to embrace new challenges. In March 1995, after a year and a half away from basketball, Michael Jordan announced his return to the NBA with the Chicago Bulls. The news sent shockwaves through the sports world and reignited the passions of basketball fans worldwide. Jordan's return was met with a mix of excitement, anticipation, and disbelief. Jordan's comeback to basketball was not without its challenges. He had to regain his basketball fitness and adjust to a league that had evolved in his absence. However, his competitive fire and determination had not diminished. He quickly regained his form, leading the Bulls to a 17-4 record after his return and securing a playoff berth. Although the Bulls were eliminated in the second round of the 1995 playoffs by the Orlando Magic, Jordan's return signaled a shift in the NBA landscape. The league was once again on notice that the Chicago Bulls, with their superstar leader back in the fold, were a force to be reckoned with. Jordan's return marked the beginning of a new chapter in his legendary career. The 1995-96 Chicago Bulls, with Michael Jordan back at the helm, were a force to be reckoned with. They dominated the regular season, setting an NBA record with 72 wins and only 10 losses. Jordan, despite taking a year and a half off to play baseball, seamlessly transitioned back into his role as the league's most dominant player, capturing his 8th scoring title. In the playoffs, the Bulls continued their reign of terror, sweeping the Miami Heat in the first round, dispatching the New York Knicks in 5 games, and overcoming the Orlando Magic in the Eastern Conference Finals. Jordan, driven by a desire to prove that his time away from basketball had not diminished his skills, led the Bulls with a fierce determination. The 1996 NBA Finals pitted the Chicago Bulls against the Seattle Supersonics, led by young stars Gary Payton and Shawn Kemp. The Sonics, making their first finals appearance in franchise history, were a formidable opponent, pushing the Bulls to 6 games. However, Jordan and the Bulls were too experienced and too determined to be denied. They secured their 4th NBA championship, with Jordan earning his 4th Finals MVP award. The Bulls' dominance continued over the next 2 seasons, culminating in their 2nd three-peat, winning championships in 1997 and 1998. Michael Jordan's impact on basketball and popular culture is undeniable. He transcended the sport, becoming a global icon and a symbol of excellence, athleticism, and determination. His influence extended far beyond the basketball court, leaving an indelible mark on fashion, music, and entertainment. Jordan's signature shoe line, Air Jordan, revolutionized the sneaker industry and became a cultural phenomenon. His iconic silhouette with the Jumpman logo remains instantly recognizable worldwide. Jordan's influence on fashion extended beyond sneakers, as he popularized baggy shorts, oversized jerseys, and baseball caps worn backward. Jordan's forays into entertainment included starring roles in movies like Space Jam and numerous appearances in commercials and television shows. His global appeal made him a sought-after endorser for brands like Nike, Gatorade, and McDonald's, solidifying his status as a marketing juggernaut. Beyond his commercial success, Jordan's legacy is defined by his unwavering pursuit of greatness, his competitive fire, and his ability to inspire generations of athletes and fans worldwide. He redefined what it meant to be a basketball player, showcasing a level of athleticism, artistry, and intensity that had rarely been seen before.